Zubeen Garg, whose real name was Zubeen Borthakar, was born on the 18th of November 1972 in Tura, Meghalaya, India. He belonged to an Assamese family that later moved to Guwahati, Assam. His parents were artistic and cultured. His father, Mohini Mohan Borthakar, was a poet and dramatist, while his mother, Wiley Borthakar, was a talented singer. Growing up in such an environment, Zubeen developed a natural passion for music and art. He was named after the world-famous music conductor Zubeen Mehta, which symbolized the family's love for music and their hope that he would achieve greatness. Zubeen had a younger sister, Janki Borthakar, who was also a singer. Sadly, she died in a tragic road accident in 2002. Childhood and From his childhood days, Zubeen showed signs of musical genius. He started learning tabla and Indian classical music as a boy. Over time, he also learned to play a wide range of instruments such as the guitar, keyboard, dole, violin, and drums. His natural ability to pick up instruments and compose melodies made him unique. He studied in Assam and later joined J.B. College in Jorhat. Though he was a capable student, academics were never his main focus. Music was his life. By his teenage years, he had already begun performing locally and was determined to make music his career. Beginning of career, Zubeen entered the Assamese music industry in the early 1990s. His debut Assamese album Anamika was an instant hit and gave him recognition across Assam. With this success, he became the voice of Assamese youth and was quickly seen as a rising star. He kept releasing Assamese albums and singles throughout the 1990s, each increasing his popularity. His voice was distinct, emotional, versatile, and full of power. His fans loved how he could sing romantic songs, folk tunes, and even rock numbers with equal perfection. Bollywood breakthrough. The turning point of Zubeen's career came in 2006. He sang the song You're Ali for the Bollywood movie Gangster. The song became one of the biggest hits of that decade. It not only topped charts in India, with You're Ali, but also became a national star in the Middle East. He received the Global Indian Film Award for this song, and it opened the doors of Bollywood for him. After that, he sang for many Hindi films and continued to stay active in Bollywood. A multilingual singer, one of the most impressive aspects of Zubeen's career was his ability to sing in multiple languages. He recorded songs in more than 30 languages, including Assamese, Hindi, Bengali, Bodo, Nepali, Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Oriya, and Marathi. In his lifetime, he recorded thousands of songs and released hundreds of albums. His music ranged from romantic ballads to devotional tracks, folk to rock, film songs to independent albums. This versatility made him a household name, not just in Assam, but across many states of India. Acting and filmmaking career. Zubeen was not only a singer, he was also a talented actor, director, and producer. He acted in Assamese films like Moan, Tumi More Masu More, Dinabantu, and many others. His roles, especially in romantic films, made him popular with the Assamese audience. In 2017, he directed and starred in the film Mission China. The film became one of the highest-grossing Assamese movies ever made and was praised for its music, action, and visuals. This success proved that Zubeen was a complete entertainer who could succeed both in music and cinema. Awards and recognition. Throughout his career, Zubeen Garg received many awards. Some of the notable ones include Prag Cine Awards in Assam for his contribution to Assamese cinema, numerous honors from cultural organizations for keeping Assamese music alive and giving it national recognition. For his fans, however, his true award was the joy he spread through his songs. Lifestyle and personality. Zubeen lived a simple, yet passionate lifestyle. Despite being a star, he remained connected to his Assamese roots. He often wore casual clothes, loved Assamese traditional food, and preferred simplicity over luxury. He was known for his fearless and outspoken nature. He never hesitated to speak on social or political issues, especially those concerning Assam and Northeast India. This sometimes brought him into controversy, but it also showed his honesty and deep love for his land. He loved traveling, performing live concerts, and interacting with fans. Zubeen was also very close to young musicians and often supported new talent. Personal life. In 2002, Zubeen married Gargi Roy Medhai, a fashion designer. They shared a happy marriage, although they did not have children. His wife often stood by his side during his busy career and public controversies. The biggest personal tragedy in his life was the death of his younger sister Jonki in 2002. He dedicated many songs and performances to her memory, and this loss remained close to his heart. Later years in health. From 2020 onwards, Zubeen continued to perform, sing, and produce music. He was active in concerts not only in Assam, but also abroad. However, his health sometimes raised concerns. He was hospitalized a few times, but always returned with renewed energy to perform for his fans. He remained the most beloved cultural figure of Assam and continued working on music and films. Death, 2025. On the 19th of September 2025, tragedy struck. Zubeen Garg passed away at the age of 52 in Singapore, where he had gone to participate in the Northeast India Festival. Initial reports suggested that he died in a scuba diving accident, but later it was clarified that he died while swimming, after suffering breathing problems that led to drowning. His death shocked not only Assam, but the entire nation. Millions of fans mourned his untimely passing. The Assam government declared 3 days of state mourning from 20 to the 22nd of September 2025. On the 23rd of September 2025, his body was cremated with full state honors at Navagraha Crematorium in Guwahati. Thousands of people gathered to bid farewell to their beloved singer. His ashes were later taken to Jorhat for traditional rituals. Legacy. Zubeen Garg's death marked the end of an era in Assamese music. From his birth in 1972 to his death in 2025, he lived a life full of passion, dedication, and creativity. He gave Assamese music global recognition and inspired an entire generation of singers. His songs continue to play in households, concerts, and festivals, keeping his memory alive. For the people of Assam, Zubeen was not just an artist. He was an emotion, a cultural icon, and a symbol of Assamese pride. Even though he is no longer alive, his voice will live forever in the hearts of millions. His journey from a small boy in Assam to an international star is a story of talent, hard work, and love for art. Conclusion. Zubeen Garg's life was a journey of music, cinema, culture, and humanity. He was a singer, composer, actor, director, and activist. He gave joy to people through his songs and stood up for his land through his voice. From his birth to his death, he remained true to himself and to the people of Assam. He will always be remembered as the legend of Assamese music who made his land proud.